Okay, new video. This one is going to be probably like 2 or 3 minutes long, maybe longer because I do yap a bit. But what the whole point of this video is, because I think it's super important, it's a lesson that I've learned over the years, is you have to take the base hit sometimes. Now, what does this mean? So let's say you're starting your first business, your second, your third, whatever it may be, you might even be in a job. It's so important to take the base hit and do as well as humanly possible at that main business, even if it's something that you don't necessarily want to be doing long term. So that could be a service-based business, it could be drop shipping, it could be affiliate, it could be whatever. And for me personally, like right now, that's direct response e-commerce brands. Now, I'm very good at that. I understand how to make a lot of money from that. So I'm going to be focusing on that and doing that as well as I can, as well as building status and respect and whatever else in the industry until it doesn't make sense to pursue that vehicle anymore for the next parlay, right? Now, why am I doing that to the best of my ability? It has a number of second and third order consequences, right? So obviously the main one is you make money, right? That's great. Everyone understands that. What people don't really understand, and it's why it's so important to do your absolute best, even at something, even if it's something you don't necessarily want to be doing long term, is that every time you do something well, you build status, and status is really, really important. And I don't mean status in like flashing a fucking watch or driving a nice car or whatever. I mean status in how people who are smarter than you, how people who are very well respected or knowledgeable in other industries see you, and how willing they are going to be to help you and share with you and whatever. So you build status, you build goodwill, and that it allows you to go and much more easily build relationships. Now, what can you do with those relationships? You can get access to talent, you can get access to capital, you can get access to better ideas. You can share your ideas with multiple people, which allows you to iterate faster, which makes you more successful. It allows you to solve problems faster. Now, you don't get that really in your first venture because oftentimes you don't have any status, you don't have any authority. You might be randomly DMing people who are ahead of you and they might just be ignoring your DMs. And that's the funny thing with business is every iteration, every new business you build, it actually gets easier. It's not like weights or sprinting or sports or whatever, where if you've just squatted 4 plates and you're trying to squat 4.5, you're probably going to have to train for 12 more months if that's near your genetic potential. Business is very different. It gets easier as you continue to do it. So by not taking your main vehicle as seriously, as you could be, and not really hammering it when things are going well, even if it's not something you want to be doing long term, what you're actually doing is it means for your next venture, which might be the thing that you really want to do, you're just handicapping yourself because you don't have all those other things that you built up that you would have built up if you tried harder at the thing you're doing right now. So that's important message, right? And that's something for myself right now. For me personally, I've decided that, doubling down on direct response, e-com and other internet ventures is the best thing right now for me to go from where I am now to where I want to be. Will that always be the case? I'm not entirely sure, but I know that by doing all of what I'm doing now to the absolute best of my ability, when it is time to parlay into something different, I'm going to then be able to do that and have much more success in it because I'll have access to people, to talent, to capital, to whatever, from all the goodwill that I've built from my previous success in what I'm building now. So yeah, hopefully that all makes sense. Let me know if you've got any questions or anything about that, anything that I can clear up. Otherwise, like, share, comment, etc.